It's Thursday, June 20th, 2017, and we're pleased to bring you today's edition of the local news. In the news, athlete Miguel Van Assen honored. Minister of Foreign Affairs participated in OAS meeting. OAS and the National Development Bank held information session on studying abroad. Suriname Red Cross celebrated its 20th anniversary. I'm Susan Maynard, and your local news begins now. The athlete Miguel Van Assen was appropriately honored yesterday by the Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs, Joan Dogoyo. The ceremony took place at the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs. Last week, Assen won a gold medal on the triple jump at the South American Athletics Championships in Paraguay. Jump. With a jump of 16.94, Assen is the South American champion. Minister Dogoyo indicated in her speech that Miguel Van Assen is a go-getter and always goes for the best result. An athlete of whom Suriname is very proud. Also, the other athletes, Ivris Alberg, Jeffrey Fanan, Sanaya Wahi, Dornel Alanteri, and Coach Raymond Gilson were also honored. A delegation led by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ildis Polak-Beagle, participated in the 47th regular session of the General Meeting of the Organization of American States from 90 to 21 of June 2017, according to a press release from this ministry. This annual meeting, with participation of Foreign Minister of the 34th member states, took place in Cancun, Mexico. In the speech of Minister Polak-Beagle, she talked about the importance of dialogue and the relevance of cooperation at national, bilateral, regional, and international level. Furthermore, the situation in Venezuela also was addressed thoroughly and lengthy by the OAS member states. In her speech, the Minister of Foreign Affairs emphasized the importance of respect for the principle of no intervention and no interference in the internal affairs of countries.
Mr. President, that we look at some very critical principles such as solidarity, trust, and the issue of non-interference and non-intervention in the internal matters, respecting state sovereignty and independence, and respect for human rights, which should be, in our opinion, be the guiding and overarching principles of our endeavors in addressing the concerns regarding our sister nation of Venezuela.
The minister also held talks with various bilateral partners as well as with the Secretary General of the OAS, Ambassador Luis Almagro Lemes. The Surinamese delegation has also participated in 4 panel discussions about democracy and good governance, sustainable development, human rights and security, as well as women leadership positions in the Americas. At the meeting, 16 resolutions were adopted on the part of the regional security, integral development, human rights, and democracy. With tools from the Organization of American Status, OAS, and other partners, the change of getting a foreign scholarship are increased. To accomplish this, an information session was launched last Saturday by the OAS and the National Development Bank, NOP, for interested people. Kitty Benschop Liu Achan, administrative technician of OAS Suriname, explained the difference between funding of the NOP and the scholarships of the OAS and the embassies. Currently, not all scholarships are funded compared to previous years. NOP just offers a financial assistance. After the info meeting of Saturday, there are 3 more days reserved to inform students about everything they need to apply for a scholarship or for a funding. Yesterday, they learned how to write a motivation letter and curriculum vitae. Today, they will learn how to search the internet for the country where they wish to study. On the last day, the attendees will be presented with an essay. You have to have it in you to help another without expecting anything in return. This is the work of a volunteer doing unpaid services. The Surinamese Red Cross, SRK, was funded by volunteers and is still consists for a large part of volunteers. Despite the sober anniversary of the Surinamese Red Cross on June 20th, the volunteers were not forgotten. On Tuesday, the volunteers of the Suriname Red Cross, including the former director, Department of Welfare, Health, First Aid, Youth, Blood Bank Friends, and the board of the SRK, received a mini memorial book. There is a large memorial book in preparation. This mini memorial book has been put together for the volunteers. Chandra van Binnendijk and Claudette de Bruin are working on the completion and design of the large memorial book. Designer Claudette de Bruin is not a volunteer or blood donor herself. Still, she knows how many sacrifices volunteers make when you need them. Each volunteer does the work from his or her own sense to humanity. Caitlin Sakrani Karijukromo works as a volunteer with the youth within the SRK, and Helmont Proeven is recruiting several people as volunteers to become blood donors. They are always proud to do the job, and a pat on the back is nice, and they are happy with that. That concludes our local news for today. Thank you for joining us. Until tomorrow, have a good day.